It is tucked away in Connecticut's southwest corner.
I'd say that our area is fairly rural.
Fair to say, as well as stunningly pretty and steeped in history.
She was a 16-year-old Paul Revere.
Yes.
It's a landscape that fires up creative types of all kinds.
A trailer, if you will, for some of the things that make this little part of Connecticut rather unique.
And in Danbury, can you say diners, plural?
Yeah, it's amazing. A diner-loving town.
And we covered it all by boat, by bike, by car, and by train. Upper Fairfield County, Connecticut. Next on Chronicles.
This is Chronicle on WCVB Channel 5.
Route 95 is one of America's busiest interstates. In Connecticut's Fairfield County, it runs through two of the state's three largest cities.
But while the Stamfords, Bridgeports, and New Havens are big urban staples along the bustling Northeast Corridor, the upper part of Fairfield County, Connecticut is more back road than busy highway. Same county, worlds apart.
A contrast for starters, while lower Fairfield County is home to mostly cities, the upper county is home to smaller towns, trees, and lakes, including the state's two largest, Candlewood Lake and Lake Lilinona, both man-made to produce local power. Candlewood was created in 1926, and in 1957, a section of the Housatonic and Chippewa rivers were impounded to create the finger-like 14-mile-long Lilinona. Today, the neighboring lakes themselves are a study in contrasts.
So this is where the two converge. The Housatonic and the Chippewa River meet here and both flow together down to the Long Island Sound.
A founder of Friends of the Lake, Scott Conant and his wife Joanne moved to Lake Lilinona in 1984, where they raised a family and where they now entertain some of their grandchildren.
It's a beautiful, quiet lake, and it's an hour and a half from New York City. And you'd never know that by looking at it.
Indeed, unlike larger Candlewood Lake, dotted with marinas, summer homes, and a summer flotilla of pleasure craft, Lake Lilinona, lightly developed and largely surrounded by state forest and protected lands, feels nearly still on this summer day.
I cannot get over how little traffic there is on the lake.
This is very typical during the week. Even though it's the middle of the summer, it's quiet and beautiful, and every day is different.
Seems like a shame to turn the motor back on, frankly.
Don't have to.
Turns out Scott Conant was not only the perfect tour guide and genial host, but a very trusting one too, considering it had been a long while since I'd been at the wheel of a large power boat.
I'll call you Captain from now on.
You ready for me to gun it?
Sure.
I'm gonna go up on one pontoon.
From the water back to the road, and about 12 miles northeast, jumping over into the rolling Litchfield Hills and Woodbury, Connecticut. The whimsical signs were a sign itself that we were at Hogpen Hill Farms, a sprawling 234-acre open-air sculpture garden arrayed along a sloping ridgeline here.
I used to have a sign coming up the driveway, a diamond sign, and it said, "Shut up and look."
For sure, irreverent and unique, described the garden's creator, Edward Tufte, as well as brilliant and eclectic. A world-renowned statistician and former Ivy League professor, he's also a painter and sculptor. In 2004, he moved here and set about making this outdoor space in which people are encouraged to look around, appreciate the whimsy and prankishness, and don't overthink.
You want people to just be here.
Exactly. And the reaction is so wonderful.
Not that the sculptor himself doesn't scrutinize stuff here. The giant Airstream trailer has been moved 3 times.
Which is very difficult. It's 80 feet long. I'm picky. Once we moved it about 18 inches.
One of Tufte's favorite spots is hidden in a massive grove of bamboo.
It's an amazing echo-free chamber because there's so much texture between us and everything else. And it's so soft in here, and no reverb.
In the shade of trees or in the bright open light, a unique place to be outside and, well, just be.